Before the video starts, I have a big surprise for you all, which I will reveal in the middle of the video. The film Alien Romulus, directed by Fede Alvarez, takes us back to the roots of the original Alien movie, capturing the same tension, claustrophobia, and horror that made Ridley Scott's 1979 classic iconic. The film is a return to the basics of survival horror, focusing on a small group of interstellar workers facing the unimaginable terror of xenomorphs. The story centers around Rain Carradine, Cailee Spaeny, a blue-collar worker stationed on a mining planet that never sees daylight. After years of hard labor, she learns she won't be able to leave the planet for almost another decade. Feeling hopeless, she and her friends concoct a plan to raid a nearby space station they've discovered orbiting above the planet. The plan is simple: board the station, steal cryopods, and escape to a new galaxy. Rain is accompanied by Andy David Johnson, a synthetic designed to protect her like a brother. The rest of her team consists of 4 fellow workers: Archie Renault, Isabella Merced, Spike Fern, and Aileen Wu, who all have their own motivations but soon learn that their plans are about to be thwarted by the dangers lurking aboard the station. As the crew makes their way to the station, they discover that it's not abandoned as they thought. Instead, it's infested with xenomorphs, the deadly creatures that have haunted this universe since the beginning. One by one, the crew members learn the hard way what a facehugger is and how lethal the xenomorphs can be. The film keeps its plot fairly straightforward, which allows Alvarez to focus on the intense atmosphere and world building. The space station is divided into 2 halves, Romulus and Remus, both of which are decaying, lived-in environments filled with dark corners and threats. Alvarez's use of setting and pacing creates a tense, almost suffocating experience reminiscent of the original Alien film. Throughout the movie, Andy's role as a synthetic is key. Like many androids in the Alien series, his existence raises moral questions. Without giving too much away, Andy's choices, dictated by both programming and emotional ties to Rain, lead to some of the film's most surprising moments. Standout moments. Alvarez knows how to stage terrifying sequences. From a frantic hallway run with facehuggers closing in to an expertly crafted elevator scene that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats, the action is relentless and horrifying. The final act, which includes a divisive twist, will either thrill or frustrate fans, depending on how much they appreciate body horror and unexpected developments in the Alien franchise. Cailee Spaeny shines as Rain Carradine, playing a heroine who balances fear with resolve. Now it's time for the surprise. We will be gifting 10 USDT to 10 of our first 1,000 subscribers. So make sure to subscribe and then let us know in the comments. She conveys the weight of survival through subtle gestures, never resorting to over-the-top acting. David Johnson's portrayal of Andy, the synthetic, is equally strong, with an emotional depth that anchors the film. His character arc is one of the most engaging, and he steals many of the scenes he's in. While Alien Romulus excels in its atmosphere and horror, it occasionally stumbles when it leans too hard into fan service. Certain callbacks to the original Alien films feel forced and unnecessary, detracting from what is otherwise a tight, well-executed survival horror film. A particularly odd choice involving CGI may leave some fans scratching their heads, as it feels out of place in a movie that otherwise prioritizes practical effects. Romulus is a thrilling addition to the Alien franchise that successfully recaptures the horror of the original film while introducing new characters and twists. It doesn't try to be as ambitious as its predecessors, but instead focuses on the core elements that make an Alien movie work: tension, terror, and survival. Though it's weighed down by a few missteps, the film is a worthy entry that will